Hey, today I want to talk about a problem that frustrates a lot of carpet cleaners, and that is when you're cleaning, maybe you're cleaning upstairs, you're working your way down, you use a stair tool, you're going to clean with your upholstery tool or with your tile tool, and you notice what? They're all 1.5 inches, but your wand itself is 2 inches. So what do? A lot of guys keep a bunch of cuffs on hand, right? You basically got, 1.5 inches so it can fit, or you might have a 2-inch, it goes down to 1.5 inch reducer cuff, or you might just have a 2-inch cuff or any other standard 2-inch cuff, or you may be using what I use, you see my whip hose here, is an enlarger cuff, okay? So basically all that is 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So how can we solve this problem? Because it's very frustrating. If you're in there, you're working hard and you're sweating bullets, and what happens? Now you can't hook up to these tools without switching everything, and if you lose one, it's even more frustrating because it's almost impossible to get through the job. So is there a solution? Yes. TruckMountForums has came up with one. We came up with what's called a converter cuff, which is pretty cool because notice how it fits right inside your enlarger cuff. So you can put this on every single 1.5 inch tool, whether it's ours, preferably ours, or any other 1.5 inch wand. It's very easy to put on. I'm going to show you. All you do is take a little mallet like this right here, prefer, something softer instead of using a regular hammer. Use yourself a rubber mallet, pop it on, and you're good to go. Okay, so let me show you the tools I'm going to put it on my truck. I carry a 2-inch wand, I carry 1.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the 1.5 inch wand. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my Dry Master tool. See how it fits right on there? Press it on. I'm going to put it on my stair tool because I like using 1.5 inches. It's just a little bit lighter, but they do come in 2-inch also. I'm also going to hook it up to my new tile tool. I'm just going to go ahead and press it onto there. And I've also got a short stubby stair tool. So I'm going to hook it all to that. So take a look. Now it is warm. I could actually take and get it going this way. Press down on it. Look at that. It's going right in there. Cool. I'd like to get it all the way to the lip right in there. It's not important to be all the way there, but I think I'd rather have it there. There we go. Get right up to it. Perfect. Okay, so now, if you'll notice, I've got my enlarger cuff. Fits on there perfectly. And I'm good to go. Okay, another way to do it is just go ahead and work with the rubber mallet the whole time. So get it into place. Get your hand there, make sure your hand's clear. Then just kind of work it on. So I worked it on just like that. Now I'm going to work it all the way down. Hit it with this side of the hammer. Let me get down to the bottom. Even it out. Try it out. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that takes care of my upholstery tool. Takes care of my 1.5 inch swivel wand. Don't forget the 2-inch wands, the 1.5 inch. We have 14-inch heads. We have 16-inch heads. We have 12-inch heads. We also have swivel stair tools. I'm going to tell you what, it makes your life so much simpler. Look at this, no bending over, okay? And then when you do the back side of it, you go right up it. Boom. It's so easy to use this thing right here. So keep that in mind. It's really nice to have something like this. It's convenient. But what's not convenient is when you have to switch over your cuffs and you lose a cuff. So we're going to go ahead now and go ahead and put one on here too. And then we'll move on to the tile tool. So I'll set this like this. Instead of heating it up, I'm going to do the same as I did with my regular wand. Being careful not to have anything hitting here. And then I'll work it on just a little bit. Look at that. Goes right on. Boom. Test it out. 2-inch, how easy is that? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my spinner. And this is a new TMF Super Tile Spinner. Now you notice we do make these in 2-inch. So you can get them in 2-inch, but some guys want them in 1.5 inches, and that's fine. If you're going to go at 1.5 inches, make sure that you get this enlarger cuff. However, remember, there's a little lip on this, and that's because the rubber cuff sometimes starts to wear out, the little smaller rubber cuffs, and they don't want to stick well, so they put that little lip on that little groove. And that's on all different types of machines when it comes to spinners. But me, I'm just going to switch it over so I can use my enlarger cuff. Nothing else. Get that bad boy started. Look at that. Now, this is not going to come all the way up to this groove, but it's still far enough onto this groove right here. I'm not going to have any vacuum loss, and I can hook it up just like the rest of them. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I want you to know these are also available in the TMF store. We carry all different types of spinners, whether it's the Hydro Force, whether it's the Turbo Hybrid, or the Super Tile Spinner, whichever you want. And they can all have the brush options. You can use it with the ring, or you can go ahead and use it with the brush. And don't forget, our models come with a temperature gauge, like a check engine light. That's pretty cool. You can adjust your vacuum. You also got a sight glass here, so you can see everything coming through it. And it's also got a very ergonomic handle. Keep those in mind. When you're looking for a tool, look to us. Okay, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and talk about the stair tools. Now, we have all different types of stair tools. You have all different types of stair tools. You also have all different types of detail tools, is what they call them sometimes. However, almost all of them come in 1.5 inches. However, we do make a stubby stair tool, which is in our TMFshop.net store. And this tool right here, we do flare it out from the factory that way. So that's pretty cool. All right. However, our other detail tools don't have that. All right. So this, what we're going to do, put this in place. I'm going to hold it there, just give you an idea. Probably set it down here. You could take a towel, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea, especially if you don't want to scratch it up. You don't want to dent it up. Take a towel like that, put it on it. Now when you hit it, you don't have to worry about doing any damage. Once you get it started, then go ahead and just drive her on there. Take it all the way down. Perfect. Right when you get to that lip, you're right where you want to be at. Now, all your detail tools, all your tools hook up perfectly. Okay, remember these come in black and white. They're called the converter cuffs, and they're in the TMFshop.net store. And you can do like me, get rid of all your extra cuffs, just keep an enlarger cuff, and now you're a next level pro. Oh, and by the way, while you're at it, get rid of all those junky tools, look on TMFshop.net and get some super pro tools. As always, remember we operate on the law of reciprocity. I believe if I help you become successful, you'll help me become successful. And I'm living proof of it at TMFshop.net. So we appreciate you supporting our small family business for all your cleaning needs. On top of it, please take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell. I'm Rob Allen with TruckMountForums. Have yourself a great day.